crazy shit I did tonight, those will be the best memories. I just wanna let it go for tonight. That would be the best therapy for me. All the crazy shit I did tonight, those will be the best memories. I just wanna let it go for tonight. That would be the best therapy for me. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. It's getting late, but I don't mind. 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 Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Mr. Rick's Crypto Picks. And today we are going to go over how to surf the trend changes on Bybit. And before we get started, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so that the YouTube algorithm could get my content out there for everyone else to see. And also make sure to share to your social media pages except for TikTok. Obviously, they have their own issues with cryptocurrency content right now. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, some of you probably ask, what does he mean by surf the trend changes on Bybit? Well, if this astronaut can do it, and Mystic Rick can do it, so can you. So, what you're looking at here is a little something I put together back when I realized that there was a phenomenon going on. And that phenomenon was two symmetrical triangles which subsequently were followed by a RSI that was trapped in a symmetrical triangle. Now, historically, this has meant that a huge crash would come afterwards as a result. And that is exactly what you guys are seeing right now, exactly as Mystic Rick predicted. So what I mean by symmetrical triangle is that once the range dropped in, the price was setting lower highs, but also setting higher lows. We had an outlier that jumped right to the next symmetrical triangle, trapped in lower highs, but creating higher lows. An RSI that was making lower highs and also higher lows. The end result being a crash towards this primary target range. Now, this is a trend change, right? This is an obvious trend pattern that we're able to trade off of. Now, let's go on to the next segment. What you see here is a couple trends that I've drawn out of several that could have been drawn, and how I'm looking at the different trends and what trades I decide to or not to take. Sometimes you'll see price looking like it's at a peak formation, but RSI won't necessarily be at a peak formation. The green lines indicate that if price is able to successfully go above and confirm and retest and get support, then I open a trade. The reason why this is an outlier is because as soon as it came down to retest, it broke back through, meaning that this was not the true change. The macro trend still sticks, as every time price came above, it came back below upon retest. This green line denotes that I have recognized a long trend, enough to get enough data from, and once price broke above, that was the opportunity to open a long. This red line denotes that this trend has already been tested once. Once the trend is tested again, open the short. Same with here. The trend was tested once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and upon the 5th time, broke down. This was the opportunity to go short. Now, sometimes I couple that with peak formation in RSI. As you can see here, you have a double top, creating that M pattern. The opportunity could have been here. Right here, RSI is completely overbought. The opportunity to open the short could have been here instead of here. For future reference, I also reference confluence from other support, which has been noted on the white circles, on the next tier with the orange circles, and on the last tier with the red circles, letting me know what key levels that the price could possibly catch support and bounce back to the upside, or if it goes through it, what would be the most likely next line of possible support. And if it spends enough time in one of these ranges, could the possible previous confluence now become future resistance? Now, once you've recognized your trend pattern and you decide that, okay, I would like to try to open a long or a short, you then come over to Bybit, of course, accessing a VPN first. And this is the screen that it would look like on a computer. The limit order is what you want to go with. Please be responsible with your leverage. If you're new, you shouldn't be using anything more than 5x or 3x. You set the quantity that you want. You open your long or your short after you have selected price. And then make sure to set a comfortable stop loss. Derivatives trading is risky, so you want to make sure that you are being responsible. Now, if you're on a phone, it's going to look something like this. Whether you're on an Android or an Apple, market or limit order would look something similar to this on your screen. If you liked this video, then please click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and please share my content. I am preparing for another live, my main live for the night. So that's all I have in terms of how to surf the trends if you're using Bybit. Thanks for watching. Mystic Rick will see you later.